new session of the Preschool Setup Master Course. By now, you already know the 5 most important factors for the success of your preschool and how to make an ROI sheet. You must have also finalized a brand name for your preschool, and in the previous session, you've got clarity on maintaining your cash flows. So now, it is time we move on to a new session in which I'll help you in identifying a property for your preschool. To start the process of identifying the right property for your preschool, the first thing you got to do is download the Study Your Competition template. Before you start identifying a property, you must know which are the localities where you will have maximum potential. And to identify this, you will have to do your homework and study at least 8 to 10 preschools that are running in a radius of 2 to 3 kilometers. Start collecting information like what are the fees they charge, how many enrollments do they have, what is their daycare fees, what are the unique selling points they have, so on and so forth. This will help you in knowing your market. This will also help you in finalizing your fee structure and also in terms of how to position your brand in the available market. Now, once you have identified the area, immediately start activating property brokers in that area and let them start working for you. A minimum of 10 brokers is what you will have to activate if you want to identify and finalize a property in the next 30 to 40 days. Register on all possible property websites like Magic Bricks, No Broker, 99 Acres, Common Floor, Property Bazaar, etc. Set a target of visiting a minimum of 3 properties every day. While you do all the above, start shortlisting properties which have good visibility so that you have to spend less amount on marketing activities. And the most important of all, set a timeline for yourself of 30 to 45 days for identifying the property. Trust me, if you don't set timelines and you don't discipline yourself, the property identification process can also go up to a period of 6 months to 1 year. Let me now take you through the basic requirements for identifying and then shortlisting the preschool property. Do not shortlist a property which has an area less than 1500 square feet. The minimum required area for a preschool setup is 1500 square feet plus additional play area of around 500 to 800 square feet. In some cities, it might be difficult to find an open play area. So, in that case, you can opt for an indoor play area. Bigger the play area, better the scope you'll have to build a creative infrastructure. Now here is a list of basic requirements that any property that you shortlist should fulfill. Shortlist a property if you are sure that you will be able to set up the below areas: principal's cabin, a reception area, indoor activity area, a minimum of 4 classrooms, out of which 3 can be used as preschool classrooms and 1 can be dedicated for your daycare, a minimum of 2 washrooms, a small pantry, and the most important, open or indoor play area. I'll repeat these points once again: a principal's cabin, a reception area, indoor activity area, a minimum of 4 classrooms, out of which 5 can be used as preschool classrooms and 1 can be dedicated for the daycare, a minimum of 2 washrooms, a pantry, and the most important, open or indoor play area. If you're sure that a shortlisted property can fit all the above areas in the available space and it is also fulfilling all the other criteria, then go for it. Make sure that the property owner is ready for a 5 years of rent agreement, which can be broken up as 3 years lock-in period for both the parties plus 2 years extendable contract terms. I've already drafted a rent agreement template for you. You can download it at the end of this session. Now, before I end this session, I would love to take you through a sample layout that I have created for a preschool premise. Please note that this is just a rough draft and may not be applicable in the same way for each and every property, but this will surely give you an idea of how the overall layout should look like. So, if you see here, I have divided the whole available area in 7 sections, which are a play area, a reception, a small cabin for the principal, 4 classrooms, 1 activity area, washrooms, and a small pantry. On similar basis, try to draw a rough floor plan for the property that you've shortlisted. Great. It's now time to move on to the next session. By now, you have already gone through 5 sessions so far. Before we move on to the next session, I request you to please write down your comments below on your experience so far attending these sessions. Reading your comments will definitely help me in understanding where I need to improve, and also they will motivate me to create more such courses for you all. You can also give me suggestions in terms of what kind of online courses would you like to have on this portal. Thank you and good luck.